Hello ladies, welcome to class number 4 of Booty Meet. I'm trying to fit in this little camera. So in this class we're going to pick up with the exercises. We're going to start working on some more core specific or ab specific, let me say. And I want you to remember that the squats, the lunges, all that stuff is also working your core as well, especially squats and lunges. So that's the reason why it's going to be important to squat heavy. So I need you to be updating me on your progress, okay? So I can give you feedback. The goal is to eventually get to the point where you're squatting your body weight. But you're going to slowly increase the weight as you get stronger. You know that I gave you those guidelines in the other videos. And so once you get to your body weight, where you're squatting your body weight, then we're going to introduce plyometrics, which is going to be very important, okay? So for now, for this class, we're going to do a little bit of focusing on the lower abs, okay? So the abs, we have 3 major ab muscles. The rectus abdominis, which goes from your upper rib cage all the way down to your hips, right? That's the rectus abdominis, that's the 6-pack, 8-pack muscle that you see. Then we have the obliques, which also connect to the ribs, but they go diagonal across the body. They are responsible for side-to-side movements, and they are responsible for twisting. Anything where you twist in the upper body, or if I twist here, like if I twist. Twisting there, twisting here, and sideways is the obliques. Then we have the transverse abdominis, which is a deep ab muscle that holds everything in. So you don't see it, it's very deep, but it's what holds everything and keeps it flat. We work our rectus abdominis a lot when we do anything that requires us to balance. And planks and push-ups are a very good way to work your rectus abdominis and your abs in general. Stay away from doing ab exercises with weight, okay? So loaded ab exercises, meaning there are women who do crunches with weight. Like they'll have a 5-pound, 10-pound plate, 15-pound plate, and they're doing crunches. I don't suggest doing that because that will cause you to have a thick waist, okay? Like the muscle starts to get thick. You don't want that. So we're working on slimming the waist and getting the booty bigger, right? That ratio. So don't worry about doing a whole lot of ab work. You're getting a lot of it with the squats. And it's with the weighted squats. So now I'm going to do a few exercises that are also really good for just circling in on the lower abs, because most people are used to doing crunches, right? Whereas the upper abs. Crunches where, let's say I'm laying down, I'm on the bench right now, but let's say these are regular crunches, where my rectus abdominis is pulling on my ribs to bring me up. But we're going to work on working the lower parts, right? So, and actually in this exercise it works through all of your ab muscle, but it focuses on the lower part more. So for this, I'm sitting on a bench, right? I'm sitting on a bench. I'm going to bounce my butt and bring my knees up. Okay, so this is my starting position. My abs are contracted, my knees are up. Now I'm going to inhale through my nose and go back as far as I can. And then up, 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 up. And every time I come up, and exhale. 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 Now, right now, you have both done 3 sets of 15. When you do it, when you lean back, the up phase is really fast. It's pop, pop, pop. What you don't want to do is here, and then coming up slow. And then coming back and staying there for a long time. And then trying to come up slow. Instead, start here, knees up, abs contracted, back, like that. The goal is 15. If you cannot do 15, because remember, form is everything. So if you feel like in order to get to 15, you have to compensate your form, and do as many as you can until you can get to 15. Okay, so that's, I call those V-ups. I don't know what they're called, I call them V-ups. It's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2 is going to be reverse crunches. Let me put down a mat. Okay, so I'm on the floor, reverse crunches. Yeah, I'm gonna start laying down. My hands are to my side. So my hands are gonna be to my side, not under my butt. So to the side, right? A lot of people put them under their butt. Do not do that at all. One side. Now, the first thing you're going to do is you have 90 degrees at your hips, 90 degrees at your knees. So your hips and your knees, one straight line. You want to make sure they're stacked, right? And then knees and ankle, one straight line. So not like this, but I'm here. Now, my arms to the side. I'm going to slowly lower my legs down until I tap the floor. And I'm going to engage my lower abs to bring my legs back up. I'm going to keep squeezing my lower abs to see if I can get my hips off the floor. And I'm going to hold it for a couple seconds. Slowly lower down with control. Tap the ground gently. Now engage the abs. Come back up. Keep squeezing your abs. See if you can bring your hips off the floor. And hold it here for 5 seconds. The whole time focus on squeeze, 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 squeeze. Come down slow and controlled. Okay, so that's option one. That's what I want you to start with. Once you're able to do 2 sets of 20 like that, with good form, where you're not using momentum. So no momentum, okay? I don't want to see this. With that, my legs are swinging to throw my hips back. Don't want that, no, no, no. Control. If that's easy for you, once you're able to do 2 sets of 20, you're going to do it with your legs straight. So my legs are straight up. I know I'm being cut off and I don't have a cameraman to back up, so my legs are straight up, my arms stay positioned down to the side. Not under my butt, under my hips, down to the side. I'm going to lower my legs as low as I can take them while keeping my back in contact with the ground. So if you look, my back is still in contact with the ground. Now I'm going to engage my lower abs. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Keep squeezing, see if I can get my hips off the floor. Good. Then I'm going to keep squeezing, see if I can maybe get my legs all the way up. Then I'm going to come down slow and controlled, keeping my legs as close to my face as possible. And repeat. Slowly lower down. Engage the abs. Squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Up. Hold it for about 5 seconds. Come down slow and controlled. Okay? Now, when I say take your legs as low as you can while keeping your back in contact with the floor, that means I do not want to see you lowering your legs. Okay, I'm going to move my arms so you can see my back. Okay, you can see my back. So I don't want you lowering your legs and your back is coming up like that. Okay, if that's happening, just go as low as you can go while keeping your back in contact with the ground. So let's say you get here, and that's as far as you can go, but if you go any lower, that happens, then just come to here. As low as you can go with your back still in contact with the ground and squeeze. Okay? Just remember that form is everything. Everything. Form always comes first. Okay? So you really want to work on making sure your form is perfect. In order for the exercises to work and for you not to injure yourself, you must do them correctly. Good. So we have reverse crunches and we have V-ups. Okay. The last thing that ab exercise I'm going to add now is going to be bicycles. So with bicycles, you start shoulders off the ground. The shoulders never touch the ground. Knees up. I'm going to twist opposite elbow to opposite knee. I'm going to get the other leg as straight and as low as I can to the ground. And then I twist. And I twist. And I twist. And I twist. And I twist. Okay? So I don't want my legs up here. Not like that. Okay? Get that leg low and straight. Low and straight. You can start off doing those, maybe doing them to fatigue at a slow pace, and do another to fatigue at a faster pace. Okay? And I want you to send me the videos of you doing slow and fast to fatigue. I want to see your V-ups, 15 of them. And I want to see your reverse crunches to fatigue. So fatigue means when you can no longer do one with proper form. So while you're doing any type of exercise, keep focusing on doing it with the proper form and breathing until your body just can't do it anymore. Not when it burns so much, you feel like, oh my God, I'm gonna die, it burns so much. When it feels like that, keep focusing on your breathing, right? And keep focusing on your breathing and your form until your body is not doing what your mind is telling it to do. Like until you have to compensate your form to do another set. When you get to that point where you feel like the only way I could do one more is to compensate my form, then stop. But until then, keep focusing on breathing through it and keeping your form. Don't get sloppy, okay? But once you get to the point where you're like, I have no choice but to be sloppy because I just can't, that's when you're done. That's when you're fatigued. So I want to see you do the bicycles, slow to fatigue, fast to fatigue, and reverse crunches to fatigue, okay? Send that to me in the video. And you have your back extensions, which are going to work your lower back. The other good back exercise is Superwoman, as I like to call it, which is also important for your lower back and your spine, the muscle that runs alongside your spine. Also, when you work all the muscles in the back of the body work together. All the muscles in the front of the body work together. Okay. So this also kind of works your glutes a little bit. So I'm going to start out all the way down, arms straight in front of me. And I'm going to bring my attention right to my lower back. I'm going to lift my upper body and my legs up as high as I can and squeeze. And then all the way down. And all the way up. And all the way down. All the way up. And all the way down. Notice that I have control and that I'm squeezing on top for a second and then down. No bouncing, okay? So what I don't want to see is no bouncy, jerky moves, because that means your muscles are not doing all the work. You're compensating your form. You're not engaging your muscles properly. You won't get the proper results, and you might throw your back up. So focus on squeezing the muscles, engaging the muscles. Always exhale when the muscles are squeezing, and inhale on the way down. Exhale when your muscles are contracting when you're doing the work. Okay. So it's good I like to do core stuff. Well, squats is core stuff too, but let me say ab and lower back right before I do squats and stuff like that, because squats and lunges and deadlifts, they put a lot of stress on this area. So if you warm up the muscles that support your spine first by doing some ab stuff, by doing plank for sure, and Superwoman's, a few sets of Superwoman's, and even the back extensions. It can help warm up your core before you start to do squats and stuff that's going to really put a lot of stress. Planks, I'm pretty sure I don't have a plank video, but I definitely should have sent you a plank video. But planks are also going to be super important. So with the plank, you want to make sure there's a straight line between your elbows and your shoulders. Extend the legs back. You want to engage your abs. You're pushing your navel in towards your spine. You're here. Squeezing your navel towards your spine. You do not want to let your hips sag. I don't want to see that. This is bad for your back. Squeeze your abs. And you're here. Not up here. And not down here. Right here. The whole time you're squeezing, just focus on breathing. Deep, slow breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Keep focusing on maintaining that breathing and squeezing your abs. Okay? And you're going to do that to fatigue in the video too. So, fatigue with that is when you can no longer hold your form and you just feel like your body keeps losing its form and you keep putting it back and then keep losing it and then you try to put it back and it won't stay. That's when you're fatigued. So, understand that rule of fatigue for all exercises and all muscles. I want you to start applying that. And that is how you're going to get stronger and we up the ante. Okay, so I'm going to need your feedback video, your videos of your exercises so I can give you feedback. And we're going to keep building, okay? But the back and forth is really important so I can help guide you. So now you're adding the ab stuff. Like, you don't need to do any more ab stuff than this. You don't need to do like 100 crunches or anything. If you want to do that, fine, but it's not necessary. And we're working on strength training our legs. Like in the beginning, you could start off like twice a week. Then you want to add it to like at least 3 times a week. So the first month, maybe it's twice a week. Then the next month, you want to try to work your legs with resistance at least 3 times a week. And then engage in some type of booty activity, like cycling, skating, certain types of dance. That if you have any questions about anything, just email me and ask me. But I want you to try to engage in stuff like that, like 3 or 4 times a week. Okay. So just get back to me, okay? I hope you all are learning some things, and let's keep it moving. All right. Have a great day, ladies. Bye.